of them, you can now glimpse the future with nothing more than a modem, a phone line, and a few dollars a month.
Just what is this main artery of the information superhighway?
Every business, no matter how large, no matter how small, will be on the internet in the year 2000.
Are a lot of people just getting on to the internet because they feel that they have to get onto the playing field, so to speak?
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now.
Picture a world where heads weren't bowed over glowing screens, scrolling through infinite streams of content. A world where curiosity lived not in Google searches, but in the pages of a library book. A world where you didn't text someone, "I miss you." You showed up at their door to say it. That world wasn't so long ago. It was the analog world, and it thrived before the internet rewired the fabric of our lives. It was slower, yes, but it was real. The kind of real you could hold in your hands, the kind you could feel in your bones. Today, we exist in a digital haze, connected to everyone yet, somehow, more alone.
I think it will be completely different. In fact, it may not even exist at all. Perhaps only 50 years from now, where we can contact our friends anywhere on Earth, even if we don't know their actual physical location.
In the analog world, life demanded patience. Letters weren't sent with a tap.
You know, I can even send email on the internet.
They were handwritten, sealed, and carried across distances. You waited days, sometimes weeks, for a reply. And in that waiting, there was anticipation. There was meaning.
Internet becomes something that the average person
Order
can use.
movies on demand instead of driving to the local video
The
store.
literature, the arts, the world at your fingertips.
Conversations felt intentional, uninterrupted by buzzing notifications or the urge to scroll mid-sentence. Music wasn't streamed on demand, it was hunted down in record stores. You saved your allowance, bought a vinyl or cassette, and played it until the tape wore thin or the needle skipped. Every scratch in the sound was a memory, etched into time. And photos, they weren't stored in a cloud. You captured moments, not hundreds, on a roll of film, carefully choosing each shot because every frame mattered. Then you waited, sometimes days, for those memories to develop, holding them in your hands for the first time, like fragile pieces of gold. This was life before the internet, physical, deliberate, and profoundly human. In the early 1990s, the internet arrived like a whisper of possibility. It wasn't the omnipresent force we know today. It was messy, chaotic, and a little magical. Remember the sound of a dial-up modem? That screeching handshake between your computer and the vast unknown. It was a portal to another dimension, even if it took forever to load. Websites were bare bones, little more than walls of text and poorly rendered graphics. Chat rooms were places of wonder, where strangers connected across oceans, sharing pieces of themselves in glowing type. Email felt like a revelation.
You've got mail.
A letter that arrived instantly, bypassing borders and mailboxes. Yet even in its infancy, the internet carried a strange, undeniable power. It was both exhilarating and unsettling, a digital Pandora's box. And as we cracked it open, the analog world began to slip through our fingers.
Do you think in some ways that it's the creation of a monster? It's a profound revolution, isn't it, in terms of technology around the world, and revolutions are sometimes painful, aren't they?
Yes, I suppose that there will be aspects of any change which are painful.
As we hurtle deeper into the digital age, it's worth asking ourselves, are we better off? Or have we traded too much in the name of progress? In the end, that world isn't just a relic of the past. It's a reminder to slow down, to feel, to connect, and to live.